A look there at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers.
Baseball, on your feet, and welcome your five-time Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
And he'll get a few yards before being forced out of bounds. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 8. They go play action with Mahomes. Draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
For Isaiah Pacheco, incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Ricky Pearsall deep for the Niners. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. There's offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
The biggest element on a lot of these explosive runs, Mike, is can the running back make the first guy miss? That's exactly what he was able to do here, and it led to a big gain.
They're running here with Robinson. Room to run inside the 40. What about that? All the way down inside the 15. It's a big run by Robinson. An even 40 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This from 34 yards. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Whoa! Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone! 73 yards! Touchdown, Kansas City!
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
49ers 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Patrick Taylor now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Michael Dana brings him down.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. We need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. First down, 49ers.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Mike Dana shuts that one down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Niners first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners are back within 1. It's 7-6. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Scott now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll get it to Brown. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this one complete to Brown. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They put Kelsey in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Right back to the air from Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 9.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play, and this is third down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Hit by the four-time All-Pro Fred Warner. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackled by Leo Chanel. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will go all the way to Marcus Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
Chiefs 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Scott now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Downfield is caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. That one good for 26 yards.
Stop the scramble. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Chiefs.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Brought down by Trey Brown. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 13-yard line.
Second and a yard. The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to leave.
That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. A best friend for a quarterback, a tight end. Big target down there, Greg, and he's able to secure it for the score.
And down here, Mike, it's not real complicated. What you're trying to do is find space, find a window to the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open and catch it.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
49ers 13.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable with Taylor. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll go play action with Purdy. Forced out left.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
From the 33, Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Mike Dano working his way in there to record the sack.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
On comes Thomas Morstead as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Remigio. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run, and that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Mahomes' pass, intended for Rashee Rice, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
On On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
So let's give the kicker some credit. Not only was it a really good save by the holder, but his ability to make that kick when the timing wasn't right is a lot easier said than done. So they got to get to the sideline. Long snapper's got to do his side of the bargain here, and they've got to be better the next time out.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
At the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. This is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
He's got space inside the 25. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Chiefs 17.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. From the 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, and it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A give here to Pacheco. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Michael Williams, the 1st-round pick, is there for the stop.
And this is 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
Kansas City.
The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage.
49ers 20.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Purdy on first down. Short one there, caught by Kittle. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Now Purdy. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face second down and 7. Back to the air again is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Again in the air for Purdy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Need 2. Here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Eddy Piñeiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers cut the deficit down to 1.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Eddy Piñeiro.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. Until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
What just happened? Seriously, is that even a play? What are you guys doing?
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Still on his feet, and he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown, Kansas City.
Great job there by the quarterback, going through his progressions and getting to the open man. I promise you, when they put this coverage in, they didn't just say, hey, nobody cover the back. Clearly somebody messed up in their assignment, but give credit to the quarterback for finding him.
Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8.
49ers 23.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable with Taylor. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. 49ers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done. And really nice job here by the defensive front.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, KC.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
2nd and inches. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Michael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Kansas City.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Bryce. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Chiefs.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Kansas City.
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've given up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways. That's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good about it.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss and probably leads to a field goal attempt.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Now, Mahomes. He's trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Butker now for the extra point. And
Harrison
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big-time play by McCaffrey. 33 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
We'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for Christian McCaffrey. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49.
That's good for a 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
A tight end in motion now. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will score! Game on! Brock Purdy, touchdown San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers will cut the deficit to 7.
37, 49ers 30.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Remigio now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First down throw, Mahomes. Open man, right side is Kelsey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor.
Still 2nd down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for Travis Kelsey. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And they'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. McCaffrey to start this drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, Purdy. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's to the 15. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
All
even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Scott now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Patrick to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Now Mahomes. Open man left side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Get it down. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Gray is the motion man here. On second down, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Travis Kelsey. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Kansas City.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Right now, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Niners' 28-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll tuck it and take off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, KC. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Chiefs 44. 49ers 37.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable with Taylor. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
Third down, and Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jacob Allen. Touchdown, San Francisco.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Smith-Schuster. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out.
Automatic first down.
They still have all three timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
This is 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 30.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. A run with Pacheco. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.